Yeah, this Manuel is probably, we consider it one of our top 3 meets of the year, just because we're doing Montana State. So we go in with a full team, pretty much at our full strength as far as numbers goes. We're still at an early time in the season where we're back to more of a base type of training, so we're not really in peak mode yet, but we're going in full force. It's an important meet, and we try and go in to win the duels.
Yeah, it really shows our team balance. Indoors, of course, we don't have our discus throwers like Zach Nielsen or Joey Payne, Max Pratt in the javelin, and those are two consistent point getters for us at the outdoor championships. So we're definitely looking forward to getting into Missoula with the whole team back from spring break and kicking off the outdoor season. Very much so.
Montana State really, I feel, focuses on being a dual meet team, and that's really our emphasis too, as a dual meet team, where we have kids in every event area. We try and across the board have kids in every event area. Montana, I think they focus more on having studs or certain hot shot athletes, so they're not as strong, I feel, across the board, but they still have kids in every event area. So that's kind of the difference in the philosophies of those two schools in our school. But Montana, they've got really good multi-event athletes, and they can do a lot of events, a lot of different events, and a lot of different events well. They're national class multi-event kids, and they do well in all the event areas. But so it's really it's a good meet because it comes down to the wire with both teams. At Big Skies last year, we were within a point of Montana. Montana State, I think they were a little lower down the board, but they've beaten us indoors many times and beaten us outdoors too. So it's a good rivalry.
It's always very good. I mean, these are very seasoned coaches. They know what they come in to meet with their eyes open. They know who's on our team. We know that they know who's on their team as well, and that they're balanced teams as well. So they know that every point is critical in this scored meet.
Well, we did throwers, pole vaulters, some sprinters, all competed at Dusty Lane, and we've got some qualifiers out of that meet. The people that are really coming into the mix now will be our distance kids will be joining us, more jumpers, more of our sprint hurdle crew. So it'll give us a chance just to see where we're at with the whole crew, and an opportunity for more kids to qualify for the conference championships.
With the outdoor season, and actually with our sport, I might have to back up just a little bit here. We're a peaking sport. We don't try to peak in Missoula, or we don't try to peak in Bozeman or at Stanford the following week. We're really aiming to peak well in May at the outdoor championships in Flagstaff. So the meet this weekend is very important because it sets a big tone. It's very competitive, and I think we will come away with a number of qualifiers. But from an entry point of view, more so I guess with the sprint hurdle group, I put it where we're looking at the next 3 weeks. What are we doing? I can't run somebody in the same event 3 weeks in a row. There's going to be some fatigue and injury potential. So strategy-wise, I've outlined it where we're, like for example, we're only running one guy in the 400, and they're going to say, where is Eastern Washington? This is a 400 University North. Well, let's again look at peaking what we're going to do at the conference championships, not here. And then conversely, the 200 is going to be stacked. Our relays are going to be stacked. So, I'm looking forward. And those guys are very excited about coming off a break and having that opportunity to compete at a 200 before their 4x4, for example. Coming back from the break too, running 2 400s at a bit of elevation, the recovery is a little more difficult, and that's certainly part of the equation. So it's it's kind of psychologically going into the meet. You can have 2 outstanding races early, and then carry that momentum through to the next week into Bozeman or into Stanford for the group that's headed down to Stanford the following week. And then, of course, the third week, we're very excited. We're going to be strong again in our primary events for the Poolor that will be back at Roos Field on April 12th. No, it's a great venue. We enjoy. It's a quick trip. 200 miles over to Missoula is nothing. Nice atmosphere. We always pray for good weather, and most years we've hit pretty decent weather, and that looks to be the case again this year. We're excited to get everybody back in town on Thursday. Nice team dinner planned, which sets a good tone, and then Friday morning board the buses and head to Missoula and kick off our outdoor campaign.